The Vatican recently announced some very good news, namely the upcoming canonisation of Blessed Peter Taurot. Who is Blessed Peter? Here is a picture of him. He was actually a native of the land of Papua New Guinea. He was the son of a chieftain who converted to Catholicism in the late 19th century. That made Blessed Peter a second-generation Catholic. As a young boy, Blessed Peter was very devout and served regularly as an altar server. As a young adult, he became a catechist, instructing his own people in the Catholic faith. Soon enough, he married and had 3 children. Blessed Peter ended up living in very, very difficult times, especially after the invasion of his homeland by the Japanese in 1941. The Japanese banned the church, repressed it. All priests were arrested and imprisoned. Blessed Peter took it upon himself to keep the church alive in any way he could. Firstly, he held secret prayer gatherings in caves. He also officiated at baptisms, marriages, and at funerals, all in a clandestine manner. He also continued his important catechetical work among his people. In early 1945, as the war was turning terribly against the Japanese passed a new law allowing for the reinstitution of the practice of polygamy. This was aimed at currying the favour of the locals. Blessed Peter contested this law vigorously and began to work among his own people to resist this law, preaching and teaching to them not to adopt second or third wives. Eventually, Blessed Peter, being spied upon, was reported. He was arrested. He was tortured. He was imprisoned for 2 months. Eventually, the Japanese determined to terminate his life. One day they came up to him, pretending that they were going to give a medical examination, and instead injected him with a poison. Then they strangled him to death. Those who discovered his body also found puncture marks in the back of his head. Blessed Peter died a hero. He died a martyr. He died a hero and a martyr for the Catholic Church and its teachings on the sanctity of marriage. This is something more important today than ever, as we live through the terrible times of the sexual revolution, which undermines everything the Catholic faith teaches about relationships, love, marriage, sexuality, and family. Let us joyfully invoke the prayers of Blessed Peter now, asking for him to intercede for us before the throne of God, to obtain the graces we need to be faithful to our own marriages, to uphold the sanctity of marriage, and to proclaim that to all and sundry, especially to our own children. Blessed Peter, pray for us. Thank you for listening, and God bless.